What's up, guys? I'm back with another VOD review. Today I'm doing one of Hydration's Yamato games. And this is on the new patch too, so this is after the nerfs. I still think this character is very strong too, but there's a lot you can learn from players much better than you. They kind of set the standard, and like all the stuff that they do slowly trickles down into the lower ranks. So if you want to be ahead of other people, you can watch them play. One thing I do notice is that he uses the right click so much, and then his first ability he gets is his sword, and then his slash. Then he goes for hollow point ward first item. This just gives you a ton of damage for 500 souls. Yeah, Yamato does so much damage. So in some of the guides I've seen about Yamato, they talk about how you almost do so much damage that as long as you can survive and like just be alive, you have a lot of value. So I'm guessing he's gonna offer some barriers. We'll see though. I don't know. So right there, he canceled his slash as one early, which I think is something that I could add to my game, because a lot of the times I just will try to like fully charge it, get the max amount of damage, but they'll dodge it. So this is interesting. He's waiting for them to just go into their shop, and he's letting the Ivy just get all the farm. Yeah, they're just trying to zone them, but he ends up just hitting tower a little bit. Interesting play by the Viscous.
Good luck completing the ritual.
And so then he goes for headshot booster and then extra spirit. So interesting. He's going for a lot of damage early on. And that's why you watch replays like this, is that you learn a lot from them. And then he got his flying slash, and he's looking to just go all the way up in this, I'm guessing. We'll see. We will see. So yeah, he really uses the veil to pressure their, like, the veil side to just never give him a chance to breathe. And so this is something that I've been trying to add to my game, is just hitting the tower. Like, a lot of the times they can't stop you from hitting tower, and people just won't hit the tower. And like, the sooner you get rid of the tower, the higher the chance you have of winning the game, because you can snowball other lanes. Like, if you're confident you can win your lane quickly, and the way you win lane isn't by getting kills, it's by killing the tower. So interesting. The second Ivy got ultimate there, she immediately used it. So they're trying to push their, because they both have ultimate, they want to use the ultimates immediately. And yeah, he put 2 points in the power slash. But yeah, I would think he's gonna go buy a barrier here. I don't know, we'll see. Interesting. So he goes for extra health and missed a shot. So almost everything I predicted he's gonna do, he has not done. So it tells you why you watch these. Damn, she's a real one. I think the Mystic shot with the right click is very good. But you see how the Ivy's just hitting the tower? Like, they're going to get first tower here, and I bet you they're going to snowball this game because of it. Ooh. That's not good. He's in an interesting spot here. So he does end up going down there. He didn't have it said he had ultimate, but he did not have it. And so then he went for a cold front. Just more burst damage. So on a lot of these burst characters like Pocket, Yamato, characters like that, getting more burst through cold front and farming ability through cold front is very, very good. Cold front's very good. And he always does one thing you notice high level players do is they get almost every box and every gold statue. The gold statues add up very quickly.
Good luck not getting shot.
So then he goes for a sprint boots and an enduring spirit just to give him more tankiness. Like all these green items just give you health basically. So yeah, see, this is how they're gonna snowball this whole game, is that they just start ganking other lanes. Yeah. So now they got another tower, and you'll notice that he's gonna stay, clear the wave, and then hit the tower. Like, it really is an objective-based game. Always gonna do the camp. Interesting. So anytime you can take farm from the enemy, from their jungle, it's very good. It's denying them souls and giving them to you. But the Geist rotates over. Wow, that is ridiculous damage.
I see Vindicta. I see Professor.
Oh, so he used his ultimate there to negate the punch of the tower. So you can parry it, and you can also do that as Yamato. Interesting. And just little stuff like that that you just pick up by playing the game a lot. And you play certain characters a lot. And he always, like, if there's dead time, like, he's always going to go over and try and get a camp. Especially those, like, little camps that, like, are a little bit out of the way. Those camps are good to do. And, yeah, he gets every box and every gold statue. But now they got the first flex spot, and they're up 10k, like. And this all started because the Yamato and Ivy won their lane and allowed them to go to other people's lanes.
Such arcane mysteries I will show you.
And so, obviously, if you like lose the first lane, it's not a huge deal. But it I would say a lot of games, most teams that win probably won the first lane. I don't know though. Like there's no stats on that. But he also bought Torment Pulse, 3,000 item, very good on Yamato because you have to be so close. But he went and covered that lane. Like, as long as they just don't give up any towers for free, and like I say in all my VOD reviews, like just never give objectives for free, you will notice that they will never give objectives for free. And so this buff on Yamato is huge. This is going to allow him to be very active on the map and make a lot of plays. So if you notice, he has 10,000 and the closest person on the other team is 8,000. So he's in a really good spot right now. Until he's looking to fight. Any 1v1 he would take would be an advantageous fight or an unfair fight for him. catches the wave. Like he's never gonna let anyone take this tower for free. And so then he goes for Soul Shredder. This is basically just gonna amp your 1, your 2, your 3, all your spirit damage, and it's also gonna give you some lifesteal. Okay.
Keep throwing your lives away. I'll be ready.
Items like that give you all these types of stats are very good. And so he's looking to make a gank on this Viscous. And so he's gonna let him push up. Oh, yeah, the Viscous left. Interesting. But what he basically did there was let the Viscous walk into the enemy's tower. Oh, there he is. But the Viscous was smart and like somehow knew. And so this is good. He's not gonna hit tower. He's actually gonna go zone the Viscous out of there because they got tower anyway. But he's gonna get the damage and make him goo ball because like a Viscous without a goo ball is not a very strong character. And this is another thing that Hilo does. Like, oh, he's not gonna pick up Urn. Interesting. Usually, Urn's a very big thing.
I see Vindicta.
He gets the grapple. Yeah. But so they showed 4 on one side of the map, which is not good. It basically says on the opposite side of the map that they can take objectives for free. There's not a lot of people. And so that's why they kind of spread out and start clearing waves. And so now they picked up the Urn. They're going to look for an Urn fight here. And this Yamato might even push this lane and try and get a walker. We'll see what happens, though. Maybe he boosts now. So he goes for Spirit Lifesteal there just to get even more Spirit Lifesteal. Interesting. He doesn't go fight Urn, but I think if your team has control of the Urn, like you can fight it whenever you want, and that's why you always want to be the one holding the Urn because you can control when the fight will happen, and he ends up just getting it for free. Interesting. So he just bought a slowing hex there. This is just gonna make people easier to run down, easier to kill. I think slowing hex is very strong depending on the team comps you're playing. Like if you're going against a Vindicta who has Fly, a Dynamo who has his Quantum, and then a Mirage who has his Tornado, it's a very high value item. Like he might not build this on every character or every Yamato game he plays, but depending on the characters that they have. And so that's why you want to be dynamic and you don't just want to follow a build 1-to-1. And so this is smart here. He's like pinching this guy. He's he realizes that guy's gonna have to walk back towards his base and he's gonna cut him off. And then the Mirage uses Tornado to dodge the slash there. So that's how you use Mirage. Like, Mirage Tornado is more of a defensive tool than it is offensive. Like, can be used both ways, but it's extremely strong defensively. So, the way you want to use Yamato ult now is you have to use it before you're in a bad spot. Like, when it healed you, you used to be able to just use it, like, oh crap, I'm about to die, and me use it. But you have to be proactive now, and like he used it there just to give him all the resistances so he didn't die, because the sniper does a lot of damage and he was scared of getting sniped. Like if they had put a couple more bullets into him and sniped him and he like greeted not using his ultimate, he wants to hold it, like your best asset is being alive. And so the only way he saw that he would stay alive there was by using his ultimate, so he used it. And like it's a oh my god, I haven't. But he went all the way up in here, and then 2 in here, 1 in here, and then 2 in here. But yeah, your best asset is just being alive. So the enemy team picked up Urn here. And like a lot of teams, if a lot of teams, if they're winning, they might just give up the Urn because it's in like their side of the map, but because they're up by so much, they're gonna contest it and like they're gonna get Urn here. I think the person with Urn ran away so they don't get it, but they also get a Walker just because they're so stacked over here. Let's go mid. If there's an Urn fight, you're way less likely to get split pushed because everyone should be going to fight the Urn. And so we just bought a Echo Shard here. It basically, you can use 2 non-ability abilities. So you can do 2 power slashes, 2 sword slashes. So they end up getting the Urn. They just held it and eventually got it. Like it's not a huge, like to give up a comeback Urn, it's not that bad. Huh, so he used Echo Shard on his sword slash. Interesting. Like that's why I wanted to watch this video or this one because I saw he had Echo Shard on Yamato, and it looks like he might just be trolling a little bit. I don't know how practical this actually is, just because their team is up by so much. But this just goes to show you should experiment, because I don't know, maybe we'll see. Yeah, I don't know what the Geist is doing there. That's a huge throw. And so he just maxed out his ultimate there. Just get more ultimate duration. And so yeah, I mean they're probably gonna get both shrines and just drop the patron and leave. So he's gonna he's dead to a sniper shot, and like you have to respect the Vindicta. So he's gonna speed back, and especially if you have speed, it's so easy to just speed back and then go back. So he bought Surge of Power there, which is definitely on his 1. Just to give him more spirit power and like give him some other stats, because he's gonna start every engage with his 1. So Surge of Power is really, really good. So he's gonna farm their jungle here because he wants to not give them the farm and he wants to take it for himself. And if someone tries and stops him, he'll probably just kill them. So it's sort of a win-win scenario. Like either he gets the farm, or someone tries and stops him from getting the farm and he kills them and he still gets the farm. So that's a little bit about why they're, and this is called invading the jungle. Like wow, Cold Front to farm is actually insane. Like you make your money back on Cold Front so easily, and so now they just farm jungle, push all their waves in to push into the enemy's base, and now they're gonna walk in and probably end the game here. We'll see what happens. But like the other team doesn't have any. They have 1 Guardian. Like this is an absolute beatdown. And the only reason that they don't have any other Guardians is they don't give anything for free. Like a lot of people will win games, but they will also. Ooh, that's a big. That's a huge animal, but like they're up by so much, it doesn't even. They don't have the damage to kill anyone. Yeah, he's just exploding people. Yeah, the Echo Shard I think was a little bit of a troll. It doesn't seem like it has a huge impact on his game, but that's what it's for. I don't know. I don't know. It could. That's very bad by the Vindictus. So 3 of the... Oh, interesting. They end up turning this, and 3 of them died. And look at the farm now. They're going to kill 4 here, actually. So that's huge, huge for their team. They kill 4 and only lose 1. If you see what Leffa just did there, the Haze was very smart. He went and picked up the urn to deny it from them. So you need to be conscious of... when the urn's on the enemy's side, that you never want to give it to them.
The shadows embrace me.
And so they're going to try and push... this is just... Yeah, it's a little stupid. Like, if they were to push a Guardian here, they would need everyone. Just because they're so strong. And I don't think the Geist has her ultimate. Yeah. How many deaths does this Geist have? 8. Yeah. This Haze is just so strong. Alright, back to hydration. But now they killed 2 there, and so they finally were not drowning anymore, and they just jumped right back into the water. So yeah, he's Echo Sharding his Slash. I guess that was pretty good with the ultimate because you're able to get 3, because the ultimate refreshes your cooldowns as well. You're able to get 3 power slashes, which is pretty good, but I don't know. I feel like Mystic Reaver would be just so much better. What do I know, though? I'm watching this guy play the game, so. Interesting. I guess he's getting value out of it. So basically, they're just gonna... That's kind of a throw by the 7, yeah. That's interesting play by that guy. Like, you should be waiting to use the 7 ultimate when they start pitting. When they start shooting the middle, like... They're just gonna zone him out and have one person shoot the pit, and, like, they kind of just win. Yeah, like, a 7 ult right now would be massive. So, yeah, interesting game. Absolute beatdown. I don't know how much... There's definitely stuff to take away. Like, he bought some interesting items for sure. Echo Shard. But basically the way he was playing Yamato was mostly just around his power splash. Like, oh my god, 600 day. That's actually crazy. And it does a movement slow. Yeah. So what I learned from this video, or from watching this, is that this is the reason Yamato is so good, the power slash. It used to be the ultimate, but now it's the power slash. Like, that's absolutely crazy. And yeah, all of these put together is a lot of damage, and so that's why he bought the Echo Shard, because technically 2 fully charged slashes would be like 1,000 damage. And I don't know, if he was to buy, like, let's say, like, a Boundless Spirit, I don't think that would give him more damage than 2 power slashes, if that makes sense. So yeah, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. I hope you learned something. Yeah, thank you.